I'm going outside, so I just wanted to give a few. Just wanted to, if you're really interested, then just I'll be able to go somewhere. Wherever I want to go, I'll try to do the live. Every time I want to do the live, some or the other issue keeps coming up, but this time I've decided that I will do the live and I will keep going on my bike doing my journey. And if it come rain or shine, I'll make this work for me. I'm doing this for me, So before I leave, I just have to grab my wallet. Maybe I'll have some cash in there. I have to check it. Yes, it is fine. So let's head out. Seems like the weather is also quite normal at the present. I'm thinking of just moving on with the life these days, because I've had too many regrets in the past. Not having enough money, not having enough social circle, but not having myself for me is the most dangerous thing. I don't have to worry about others all the time. I am unable for myself. What's the use? What's the purpose of being like that? No, I just want to be fully available to myself. No, I want to do things in a certain way from now on, Just like how Lord Sri Krishna is born again every single year, so should we and our thoughts. I'll try to make this a live video as much as I can till I leave, till the ISKCON temple, till I reach the ISKCON temple. So I didn't plan for this anyways, so this is an unplanned live video. So I just had an intention of making it live, but I didn't really completely plan how to do live and how long to do the live. I just wanted to do the live. Anyways, I'm just putting on the socks and I'll just try to make this as quick as I can before I get to the bike. Because when you're traveling, you should have certain things checked. First is you have to wear your helmet every single time. Without helmet, if you're leaving, the first thing that is going to happen is you will not feel secured. You'll have less mental peace while driving. You have to wear helmet. It will give a lot of confidence. And the second important reason why you should wear helmet is that you can do certain things, you can talk certain things freely without being observed by others. Your face will not be clearly visible to everyone. So there's some certain kind of privacy while wearing helmet. That's also really nice, right? You just have yourself covered by wearing helmet. I also wear a hat from behind, if you can see, because it gives a grip to the helmet. Because on the if I put the hair if I put the helmet on the hair directly, it will not be able to hold on for longer. But if I just put the helmet on top of the hat, it will have some kind of grip. And so if you don't have hat, at least you put on some kind of handkerchief or whatever the cloth you have before you wear a helmet. It will be really helpful. And this is my bookshelf. I like to do these are all my books. I'll do certain kind of room tour after some time, because my room is not that big and it's not really tidy as well all the time. So I'm not really proud of showing my room. I just will head out. Before that, I have to eat something. But the Domino's pizza I ordered yesterday, maybe I'll just heat this up. And after I heat that up, we may leave. So I'll put that in the oven. I'll take off the helmet because I'll put the bag and then it aside. Kind of moving quickly here. I don't know what I have here. I'm putting just put a small pizza slice. I have pizza over here. Let's put one more pizza slice. And I'll put this in the oven. Heat it for a couple of minutes. Let's see. Once it's done, and I can just eat that quickly and then I'll leave. So one thing about ovens is that when you're operating anything on the oven, you should be watching it around. You can't just because you turned on the oven, just like how you do it on stove or some kind of induction, whatever, the gas stove or electric stove, you can put it and then you can go away. But when you're cooking inside the oven, it's important that you keep monitoring it continuously. It is really required. I don't know why. First thing is, if you have certain food that is falling out of the bowl, it should be definitely stopped. This you have to pause it immediately. This is the pause. It will pause. This will stop, and then you just open it and check it once a while. It is all right. And then again close the lid, and then again start it back. So whatever you're doing, you just keep monitoring it on the oven. Don't leave it unattended. That will be really useful advice that I can give to anyone. And this has been my savior since 5 years, five years at least. LG. This is LG. I bought this 5 years ago in Chroma, Tata Chroma, if you know the store, Tata Chroma store. And yeah, I did a lot of fried rices, noodles. I cooked fried rice. I cooked noodles. I steamed a lot of veggies. And one more thing is, you don't just instantly hold it with your hand directly. For this also you have certain kind of gloves. If you don't want to wear the gloves, this is the recommended glove. But if you don't want to wear that kind of glove, at least you should have this kind of thing where you'll be holding it like this and then removing it. There's a lot of bad stuff on the table at the moment because I don't really tidy it every single day. That's hardly. I usually don't get the mood. When I get the mood, I won't be. Then only I'll be tidying it. So because I'm eating, I just turned off the video. So I don't know if you're comfortable. I am comfortable, but not be good to others. So I'll just show only quickly cooking once I did it. There's certain kind of texture definitely in this. Anyways, happy Independence Day yesterday. So anyone, if you have enjoyed it, that's great. Trying to place it. Absolutely busy day. Since morning I have been working hard to get up and get out quickly, but where I didn't get a chance. Now I'm getting time to eat so lately. I'll try to make this quick and then so that I can leave early. Wait a minute, I have chili flakes here. Chili flakes. Also have oregano, but I'm not gonna use it now because I have few more slices left. I'll save it for later. I love oregano. Who else loves oregano? And by the way, this is double cheese pizza from Domino's, as I said. They gave me 25 rupees off yesterday, so I thought, why not? I'll get pizza and then also 25 rupees discount. So I couldn't resist myself. I just bought it. Today it's not raining. That's the best part. Why is it not raining? Yesterday also it didn't rain. Why is it not raining? The rain god has shown us mercy on these 2 days, and he wanted us to celebrate our patriotism and religious beliefs. What else could be the reason? Because yesterday was Independence Day and the weather was really nice yesterday. And today is Sri Krishna Janmashtami, and today also weather is still nice. Of course, yesterday night it rained, but in few minutes I'll start driving. That's what I was saying. I turned the mic off. Well, I was watering the plant. That was really to my basil plant over there. Daily I'll have to water the plants. It's most important thing that you can do in order to save its life, just simply watering the plant. You might start arguing, well, it's a rainy season, you don't have to really water the plants too much. Not unless we haven't adopted any plant and we are growing all of those plants in our trees, so they are conditioned to the external weathers. The external weather conditions will not decide the growth of your plant. It's you and your work, how much effort you put in every single time you take care of it. Maybe you are providing it, not providing it, or not providing it the enough sunlight. Maybe you're placing it in the, where some kind of other disturbances are there. You should isolate your plants, let it grow to themselves, then it will work. And yes, thank you for coming online. It's like Zoom meeting protocols. If you have seen the Zoom meeting protocols, how it can become so professional. When you're in a professional setup, when you're attending the Zoom meetings, it's a lot of different aspects that you have to keep in mind. But when you're so I'm close the valve. I'm not closing, I'm just keeping it shut for not completely opening. So the weather is super cool outside. You can see the weather on the outside. I usually don't think that rainy season is really hard, but when you're challenged to tackle the rainy season, you have to really see that you take up the challenge as it comes. Already leaving the home. Why are you barking? Doggy? finally. I didn't realize it's almost an hour since I started the live video. Coming to temple in the afternoon, I don't think it's a great idea. But since it's a festival day, they'll keep the temple open the whole day. Let's do it. For the signal, everyone is eagerly waiting for the signal. How is the weather going to change? Yesterday it was clear. By this time of the blue skies everywhere. Now it is cloudy. Let's see, trying to keep pushing this as much as I can. A lot of vehicles piled up, so it is better to turn off the ignition. Better turn off the ignition when you are in the red light. It will save some fuel as well as it will also reduce the noise pollution. A lot of people keep that engines on when the red light, even they know that it's going to take time till they move, but I don't see they have a reason to move. They don't really usually move too much And, maybe they'll have to move a little bit here and there adjustment, but still the traffic light when it is turned to red, it means that especially in the longer queues, it definitely takes some time. For the first row, second row, third row, and finally you move maybe a minute or so. And one more thing is that whatever the sounds of honking you're hearing, do not do that during the signal. Did you know that? A lot of people will keep honking in the signal spot. There is a signal around you and you see that unless it is necessary, of course it's not like it's against the law, but unless it is necessary, do not simply do the honking. You understand what I mean by honking? Do not use the horn. This is the turning that I have to take to visit the temple. The police officers are here, traffic police officers. Obviously they are clearing the path for the ISKCON temple. I got closer to the ISKCON here. Cannot use the mobiles inside the temple. I don't think there is a parking arrangement for the devotees here. That I can clearly see that here. There is a queue, definitely, as we expect. Okay, this is the exit around. This is the exit. So there is only one parking zone that is inside the temple premises. That is obviously not possible at the moment. It will be completely filled because this is so limited parking inside the temple. Looking at the kind of atmosphere here, there are a lot of people who came by to visit the temple, so it's definitely moving forward. Okay, that this is the temple here. This is the main entrance. A lot of people came today. So many people came today. Of course, this is one of the most weekends. Everyone is having the time to celebrate the patriotism and the devotion back to back. It's a weekend with package, all sorts of salt. Experiences. I think I have certain parking spot arrangement over here, but I don't know where I can park it exactly. Everyone is parking on the sides of the road here. Here they are parking. They're parked a lot of places. Keep moving forward. Try to park in the metro parking zone. That's most safest thing to do. In that way, I'll have certain kind of security, and at the same time, space will also be available. So then we'll probably use the metro parking facility. Metro parking facilities are available, so I'll try to use it. This is the metro parking facility. This is when I will park my bike today. Cash 25 yaar. మినిమం 10 కాదా? మినిమం 10 కాదా? Putting in I1 to 50. I1 to 50. Finally, I reached the location today. This is a different type of metro station. If you see, this is the Green Line metro station. This is going to the old city area, and that is the Blue Line metro station. There. Green line and blue line. That is the platform to change lines. Because of the rainy season, you can see the wetness of the floor. I definitely hope it will not rain for at least 1 hour till I complete my darshan and come back. Hopefully, cross the fingers. Fingers crossed. You don't say cross the fingers, you say fingers crossed. This is a wrong way of saying it. You can say cross the fingers, but you can say fingers crossed. So much to learn in English. Of course, English is just a language like any other language, but still, that is the widely spoken language in the world. If you don't know English, you will definitely not learn, not know many other things too. Completely, I drove for this long. on. We keep moving forward. There seems to be steps here. And this is the metro platform. That's the metro platform. And this is the parking zone. Let's move forward. Let's see how it is. Forward will be able to do darshan. I used to come to this temple maybe 5 years ago or 6 years ago, I don't remember the time, but I definitely know that it was the thing of past. Now again I got the opportunity to visit this temple. I have to carefully cross the roads here. Really be careful while crossing the roads. Anyway, since you have completed the parking formalities, driving on the road is one thing and crossing the roads and driving is driving on the roads is one aspect, while crossing the roads and waiting in the bus stop is a different thing. So both are not the same. I think the road ahead is almost empty here. This is the JSB parade ground. You can see the labeling. They say it's JSB parade ground. I've reached Parade Ground Metro Station. So many vehicles just starting to come because the signal over there when I was coming back it turned green. That's why suddenly there were many. And now you see a few buses over there. For you, I can see some buses. That is the Jubilee bus station, or what you call as JBS, or what you also call it as Jubilee bus station, and what you also call it as, I don't know, I forgot. There seems to be an escalator here to get into the metro. Why not use the escalator properly? So inside the metro station it's not allowed to do this thing, so I'll try to stop the video and audio as well, and I'll resume after I completed my work here. I just want to use the washroom inside the metro. That's the only reason I'm coming here. Anyways, I'm turning off the audio and video. Yes, I'm done with using it. Now I can just head to the temple. Walk to the temple. Okay. Trying to adjust the wire here inside my pocket so that it will be. The entrance. Whenever you want to walk, or whenever you want to run, or whenever you're using the bicycle, always go on the opposite side of the opposite direction of the moving vehicles. So if the vehicles are coming this way, so you have to walk this way, not on the other side of the road. What happens is that you will have better idea of what vehicle is coming in front of you. A lot of accidents happening on the roads because they don't know what vehicles are, what's the movement of vehicles from behind. So what I was trying to say is that you should always walk or run or use the bicycle on the opposite side of the road. I mean in the opposite direction of the moving vehicles. When you want to walk or run. Even for the bicycles also it is recommended. But if you want to and always follow this zebra crossing lines to cross the road. These lines are there for a reason. To follow these lines, it will be much easier. There won't be many complications. That is the road. This is all the road. There's also ambulance coming here. I think ambulance is waiting in the signal. ఇస్కాన్ టెంపుల్ వదిలిపెడతావు మరి? ఎంత మినిమం ఎంత? 30 తీసుకోవాలి. So this is the ride offer for me for the discount price. ఇక రోజు ఉంటుంది, ఈరోజు మొత్తం ఉంటుంది. ఇంకా దిస్ ఈస్ ద మధ్యాహ్నం ఏమి ఉండదు మామూలుగా అయితే. Definitely see there's a lot of traffic on the road. Electric band. మహీంద్రాలో ఏందో మరి పేరు తెలియదు, పేరే తెలియదు మొత్తానికి. ఎలక్ట్రిక్ బండి మహీంద్రా. అవును,
పోతే ఇటు సైడు లైన్ ఇక్కడ నుంచి స్టార్ట్ అవుతుంది.
ఎందుకు మెయిన్ వెనకాల నుంచి వెళ్ళాలా?
లైన్ ఇక్కడ నుంచి ఉంది.
ఎక్కడ? అక్కడ అన్ని బైక్స్ ఉన్నాయి, ఇక్కడే దిగమంటావా మరి?
ఇక్కడ లైన్ ఎక్కడ ఉందో అక్కడ మళ్ళీ అక్కడ పోయినా ఇక్కడికి వచ్చి నిలబడి.
లైన్ ఇక్కడ ఏం లేదు, ఇక డైరెక్ట్ టెంపుల్లోకి వెళ్ళిపోయేటట్టుంది. లైన్ ఏం లేదు అక్కడ, నేను చూసుకుంటూ వెళ్ళిన కదా పొద్దునుండే.
అక్కడ రాజేసిన లైన్ ఇక్కడ.
అవునా, మరి ఇక్కడ దిగిపోవాలా? రోడ్ క్రాస్ చేస్తా కదా అక్కడ ఈ బ్రిడ్జ్. టెంపుల్ అదే, కానీ నాకు బ్రిడ్జ్ రోడ్ క్రాస్ చేయడం రాదు కదా మళ్ళీ. ఇక్కడ సైడ్కి ఆపేస్తాయి. ఎంత? 30ఆ? బుకింగ్ రావట్లేదా?
అంటే నేను ఒక్కలేదున్నా ఇంకా పార్సల్ పడ్డది.
పార్సల్ కూడా చేస్తావా?
ఇంకా పడ్డది. బ్రిడ్జ్ అది కూడా పోతే బ్రిడ్జ్ అది కూడా సైడ్ వస్తుంది. వస్తున్నాయి కానీ అటు సైడ్ ఉన్నప్పుడు అవసరం లేనప్పుడు ఏమొస్తాయి అటు సైడ్. అవసరం ఉన్నప్పుడు ఒక్కరి
ఇదే అక్కడే ఉంది బ్రిడ్జ్. రోడ్ క్రాస్ చేస్తే ఇంకా ఈజీగా వెళ్ళిపోవచ్చు కదా లైట్. థ్యాంక్స్. I think I've never. This is some kind of a park, and this is the bridge that I will go on. I have to cross the road on that side. I have not come to this. I think there is also the option to use the lift, but it is not working. Let's take the steps. Let's do some cardio. Let's burn the fat. Look at the beautiful trees in this park. How they're maintaining here. Even the escalator is also there, but even the escalator is not working. So you better use the steps for this. This is my first time visiting this, using this bridge, foot-over bridge. I never got the chance to use this bridge. This is my first time. So, quite excited. I don't know why they put it red theme. They chose this for this bridge. Completely red. Mind your head. You see that? Because of the this metro pillar, they have lowered the height of this, and this is one of the engineering marvels you can see in my city. And this is the moving traffic. And good thing is that this is completely blocking the view, but I'm trying to show the actual view. This is the view of the opposite, the traffic here. There is also this is the airport bus, I suppose. Oh no, that is not this is the express bus. This is ordinary bus. This is an ordinary bus, and keep coming, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. The vehicles here never stop. The vehicles never stop here. Keep it coming. This is the other side. I don't know why they chose the red theme. So I'll have to mind my head. I don't have to really mind my head. I'm able to pass, but I can't put my hands on top of my head. See that? Only till here it is there. I can feel the height of this. The bridge is here and my head is here. So I'm almost the same height, but I can't put my hands on top of my head. Yes, I've successfully completed process of crossing. Only the people who are taller than like 6 feet or something, they should have to worry about that. But the people who are less, under 6 feet, don't worry. It will not cause any harm to you. It won't cause any harm to you. You can happily cross the bridge without minding your head. This right here is the St. Anne's High School. St. Mary's or St. Anne's, I don't know. St. Mary's, I suppose. And that is only the girls' campus. So feel the traffic around me. This is the day when the small kids will be dressed like Sri Krishna, Balakrishna, and they will be posing for the as a sign of devotion. It seems to be the queue that I have to enter, and there are a lot of police monitoring going on here. So let's go in the line. Let's get into the queue. Excuse me. There is a lot of stuff at the moment. So people will definitely want to buy something or the other. There's also a lot of Sri Krishna statue on the posters. And since this is the lunch time, people are having their lunch as well. They're eating the food. They want me to put the shoes very early, but I don't want to give my shoes right here. I came near the line. అక్కడ ఇస్తా అక్కడ I won't remove my footwear right here. అక్కడ ఇస్తా కదా అక్కడ No, I'm not giving my shoes. Definitely. Shiva. It's quite I think it is saying that photography, videography is strictly prohibited, so I'm going to